Hey everyone, if you are new here, we are Brandi and Alan, and today we are in Utrecht.
Utrecht was Holland's most important city until the golden age of Amsterdam, so it's very similar with lots of canals and stuff. Some people say it's better than Amsterdam because there's not as many tourists, and in fact I think it gets like, what, an eighth as many?
Yeah, something like that.
So, we're gonna find out.
I read about a coffee shop that's supposed to have really good coffee and some sort of apple pastry that I really want to try.
So to get there, we gotta go for a walk on the beautiful old canals.
Look at that.
And it's crazy, people actually live here under the street in the old canal houses.
Yeah,
hey,
look at that. This is somebody's house. Pushy, pushy.
That cat doesn't want anything to do
No,
with
it
this.
doesn't.
It seems like a nice life.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like, look at that canal. Look at it. It's really nice.
And the lighting.
Yeah, imagine that being your view.
It's almost like a fairy tale type of town.
Yeah, it reminds me of Bruges a little bit.
It does. We are very close to Bruges. Maybe we should go. Did you know that Utrecht is considered the cycling capital of the Netherlands?
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the most done here.
Wow.
Which is hard to believe compared to Amsterdam, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the place that was recommended is this. So I read online that the thing you should get at this restaurant is a warm coffee and something called an Appelbollen, which is a Dutch dessert. It's traditionally an apple stuffed with cinnamon, wrapped and then baked. I don't really like apple pie or apple with cinnamon, so we'll see where it goes. Oh, it smells really good. That's really good. The apple is nice and tart. There's a nice sweetness from the outside. Not very cinnamony, like just a touch. Has a nice crunch, but it's also like a little gooey. I like this. I'd eat this again.
So, it smells like Christmas dinner or something.
That's really good, right? Like I don't like apple pie, but this does it right. It's like, it really brings out the flavor of the apple. Mm-hmm. Not too sweet either.
Oh, it's very tart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really good. I like this. Hey, if you look at the wall up there, some kid drew a picture of that cat. Okay, love that little cafe, totally worth a quick stop. That dessert was quite tasty. Overall, the cafes here have been really good. We did see a little kitty in there that we saw at another cafe the other day, which was equally as excellent, both really good. Definitely stop by a cafe if you come here.
But now it's magnet time.
Yep. Gotta get the touristy stuff. Do you like any of these? Oh, these are cute. The Miffy, this character was created here.
Yeah, I like the oval one still.
Add that to our collection. I think those tourists are struggling to steer a little bit. So this is the Miffy Museum. This character was created here in Utrecht. So you can go to that museum, but as I understand it, it is meant for children. And they just moved locations. I don't know if it's a temporary spot or not, but it's a lot smaller than it normally is too. So we're gonna skip that one.
I don't even know what it is.
You haven't seen Miffy?
No.
Everybody's seen her. Wanna go explore down that real quick?
Sure. All right.
There's supposed to be a tunnel with cool lights somewhere in the city, and this looks like it could be it.
Looks like a tunnel of trash cans, but...
Hold your breath. Maybe it's at night. I think they're supposed to, I don't know if it's this tunnel or another one, but they do like some sort of light display. This area we're in right now is called Dom Square, and behind me is Dom Tower, which is probably the most well-known structure here in Utrecht. It used to be part of a church, and there was a section of it that went through where this square is today and connected to a church that's behind us, which we'll check out in a second. But they ran out of money while they were building it, and it collapsed on itself. So now it's just a nice open area, and unfortunately the entire tower is under restoration right now, so we don't really get to see it. And normally you can go up into the top and you can actually see Amsterdam from
You're supposed to say, from the top you can get so high you can see Amsterdam.
Oh my god. So to the Dom Tower, you can again see that big empty space and then the church where it used to connect to. Unfortunately, the church is closed today, but we did go the other day. You'll notice this before I got my hair cut, so we're gonna show you from that. There is a garden behind the church I'd like to check out. There's also a museum underneath it. I feel like I'm in like Harry Potter hallway right now or something. Anyways, also underneath this church is a museum. It's called DOMunder, I think. We're not going because I didn't realize it was yet another one of those museums where you had to book tickets way in advance, and they were out when I looked this morning. But it's supposed to be neat and have a little bit of the history about the area. It's a shame that tower is under restoration right now. I feel like that would look really cool.
There's an area around where they have a bunch of food stalls outside.
I kind of want to try this.
All right, what are you getting, Rand?
I'm getting, I think you say a Kibbeling, and it's kind of like the Dutch herring, but fried. We tried the Dutch herring while we were in Amsterdam, so this is something I wanted to try as well. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot. A lot more than I expected. This is another like traditionally Dutch food. Really good. It's kind of like the end of the day, so I don't even think it's like the freshest you could get it. It has a wonderful crunch. It's very salty, not fishy at all. And the sauce with it, perfect. That's a lot of food. I was expecting the small portion to be like a few bites, not like a whole meal. I couldn't imagine what the big one's like.
It's actually really cute on
Is
you
it?
too. Yeah. I like the northern part of the city because you get away from most of the people and it's really beautiful. It's a lot bigger over here. Feels less cramped, more like Amsterdam.
I think this street is called Zwartewater. I don't know. I couldn't really see the sign. It's kind of covered by plants, but I'm convinced that this is the prettiest street in Utrecht, at least that we found. It's gorgeous. There are plants everywhere. They're spilling over into the canal, and it's so peaceful and quiet.
And it even has a windmill.
Oh yeah, and just over here, we'll walk over there in a sec. There's a lovely park.
There's a cat.
Really interested in our camera. Push, push. Push, push. So we came here for summer, but the weather is still a little bit chilly and it's supposed to get worse, and we have something planned for a couple days from now that's going to require us to be outdoors all day. So we're gonna go shopping for something a little warmer to wear. We just got done finding jackets. I was not successful, but Alan let me use his right now. I'm a little chilly.
Finding jacket. We're successful finding jacket.
Yeah, one jacket. I didn't film the whole thing because I thought it'd be pretty boring.
It was.
Yeah, it was boring.
It's the same in every country.
Yeah, exactly. But now we're hungry, so we're gonna go get some takeaway and then do a picnic by the canals. Yeah. So what do you think? Is Utrecht like Amsterdam?
Utrecht's not like Amsterdam.
It's very different. It's good if you want somewhere relaxing, I think. And like, I mean, it is pretty touristic still. I'd say it even got more crowded today, but on the weekdays it's totally empty, so that's nice. But yeah, if you only had like one, I'd probably go with Amsterdam.
Same with me.
Yeah, Utrecht just isn't quite the same. There's not as much to do. I found that a lot of the people weren't quite as warm towards tourists. Like, a lot of people were really, really, really awesome, but there were a few interactions we had where people were a little like, maybe they don't want it to turn into Amsterdam. I don't know. So overall, a good experience. I've enjoyed myself here. I would recommend it if you're doing like a tour of the Netherlands or want a day trip from Amsterdam or something. I think it's only like 20 minutes or something from the train. Yeah. Tomorrow we're headed to the next spot, which I'm really excited about. We're going to what is basically the equivalent of like, I don't know, Dutch Disneyland. Go check that for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.